The Asset Store Black Friday sale is finally live, and there are a ton of crazy deals. So today I'm going to go over some of the best deals, some of the things where you're going to save the most money and be able to really use them in your projects right away. But first, I wanted to mention that if you use the code, it's just my name, Jason Weimann, BF22, I'll link it down in the description. You'll get an additional 10% off, which is a huge savings. We're going to start today with RPG themed assets because those are the ones that I get most excited about, and there are some really cool ones. But then I'm going to dive into some sci-fi stuff, some tools, and some other really useful assets that are also insanely discounted. So the first asset on my list today is one that's been recommended by a lot of viewers, and I wanted to thank you all for recommending it. It turns out it's really great and lives up to the reviews, and that asset is Atavism, which allows you to make your own MMO RPG. Now, normally I always tell people, hey, if you want to make an MMO, you probably shouldn't, because it's a ton of work. There's a lot that you have to do just to get the very basics working, but these toolkits like UMMORPG and now Atavism, which I'm very excited is finally on sale, make it so that you can start building your own MMO even as a solo developer, though I would recommend bringing in a team of other people to help you. It's always more fun to build an MMO with other people, but now you can do it on your own, and all of that grunt work, or at least most of that grunt work and hard stuff, is already done, so you can kind of focus on the game that you want to build. Of course, you're going to need art for that, and luckily, there are a ton of RPG art assets on sale this Black Friday. We'll start with the biggest one, which is the Heroic Fantasy Creatures bundle from Protofactor, who's one of my favorite asset store publishers and has been there kind of since the beginning, at least since I started using Unity. I've really loved their characters and creatures. They fit right into a fantasy theme, and there's a wide variety of them. This pack includes 90 different characters. You get it for 70 or 80% off, you're going to have a great day. So definitely check this one out. And also check out the Infinity PBR Fantasy RPG Complete Pack, because that one contains what you would consider maybe standard RPG characters. You've got your humans, goblins, orcs, dragons, and all of the normal, RPG, fantasy RPG type characters that you would expect to see in an RPG game. But they also have something really cool, which is an amazing set of blend shapes and morphs so that you can modify and customize your character, and you can allow these to be those customizable human or playable characters. You want to have a character creator where you can change your hair, change your bones, and all that stuff. This is the character set that'll allow you to do exactly that. Once you've got the characters figured out, though, you'll definitely need some environments if you build an MMO, and there are a couple of great options. The first is to use the World Building Bundle, which includes Gaia and all of the world building tools from Procedural Worlds. If you haven't checked this out before, I've talked about it quite a few times. It's a really cool toolkit to allow a non-artist or an artist and designer to build out an entire world just by clicking and using some presets. It takes a little bit of work, but you can build some really amazing things. If you don't want to build anything yourself, though, there's also this really cool castle kit on sale. This big castle kit from Triple Brick is nice because it's got lots of castle building assets, so I can build my own buildings if I want, but really I want to use it for the sample scenes. I want to be able to set up, run my characters around, and make them all work in my RPG, and use these sample scenes, and then eventually have a designer take these parts and build something cool out of it, or put them into the Procedural Worlds tools and have it start generating awesome stuff for me. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, hey, Jason, shut up about RPGs. I don't want to build an RPG. Show me something else cool. Well, you're in luck, because I've got lots of other cool stuff. And the first one that I want to show you is the Chess Game Mechanism Legendary Edition, which will allow you to build out a full chess game, well, without having to build it, because it already exists. And it's got the AI built in and a ton of other really cool features. I'm excited to show this one to my 14-year-old who loves coding and loves chess, and see what kinds of cool stuff you can do with it. I want to see what kind of mods you can do. Maybe even just swapping out the art in chess is going to be fun enough. I'm going to add this one to cart now so that I can grab it as soon as it goes on sale. Now, if your preferred game style is more point-and-click adventure, then Adventure Creator might be the perfect option for you. It allows you to build 2D and 3D adventure games, or, well, puzzle and story games, really, where you can set up different events, set up different stories, dialogues, and inventories, and build out a full game without having to write any code at all. So if you're a game designer or an artist who's looking to build exactly that kind of game, Adventure Creator is the perfect solution for you, and it's on sale right now, so definitely check it out. Now, I'm sure some of you out there are FPS fans. probably a lot. If so, hit the thumbs up button and then check out UFPS, or the Ultimate FPS from Opsiv. They've made great character controllers and FPS solutions for quite a while, and I think that this is probably one of the best or most advanced options that you can use. You drop it right into your game and then see how, well, you got an FPS almost instantly. I definitely recommend that you go check out their demos. They've got WebGL playable versions that show you everything that's included, which includes lots of different weapon types, lots of different scenarios that you wouldn't think of, and covers all of the edge cases that I wouldn't think of myself even. They've got all kinds of things like split screen, first person, third person, moving platforms, projectiles, IK, riding on things, lots of different neat things that you're going to need in an FPS. So definitely check it out. And if you need some weapons for your FPS, then check out the Ultimate FPS Weapons Pack as well. It's full of lots of great weapons. I've been using this pack since it came out. It's been quite a while. And I really love the assets in here. They look great in your game and add a lot of variety for a pretty good price per weapon. Now, if you're wondering who you're going to shoot in this FPS, I recommend the Sci-Fi Characters Mega Packs from Protofactor. The Volume 2 is on sale and is loaded up with lots of really cool aliens, monsters, and just enemies that you could put into a sci-fi FPS. So you've got giant creatures, robots, little humanoids, spider-looking things, and all kinds of different stuff. There are over 30 characters in this pack, and it's a great deal, especially when it's on sale. I have it. I love this pack. The animations and the characters just look amazing, so I definitely recommend you check it out. Now, if you prefer something a little cuter, you can always go with the Cartoon Characters Mega Pack that's got 11 different characters that all evolve and upgrade, kind of like Pokemon. I really like these characters and the style, although I don't know if I necessarily want to shoot at them. So if you're gonna go with this pack, perhaps you'd also be interested in something like Quest Machine. Quest Machine's a system to allow your designers or yourself to build out quests or procedurally generate them for your game without having to build out a quest system yourself. It's a really neat toolkit that'll allow you to build some interesting, fun interactions possibly with those cartoon characters. Perhaps make a quest to go collect them all. Now, if you're not sure how you'd integrate that into your game, or you just don't want to code up the game yourself at all and want to just use a nice pre-built solution, you can always go with RPG Builder. RPG Builder will allow you to just have an RPG from the start. So you can kind of start off with an RPG and then build on top of it using all of their systems. It's a nice, easy to use system and one of the most popular on the asset store. So not only do I recommend it, but lots of other people do. And while it's on sale, it's a great time to grab it. It's got lots of cool features in there and works well with most assets that you'll find, including those cute little creatures. Now I want to end this with two assets that are on sale that I think just about everybody should own. If you don't have them already, then hang on and just check it out and see if you agree with me by the end of the video. The first is PuppetMaster. Now, of course, this only applies if you're building a game that has humanoid characters that need ragdolls. But most of us do that throughout our game dev career. We end up with characters that get thrown, launched, kicked around, fall down, have neat death animations or whatever. And PuppetMaster is a great way to make those look, feel, and just act really nice without having to write any code. It works great, and I've been using it for as long as I can remember with Unity. The other one is Odin, Inspector, and Serializer. I've talked about this quite a bit. I really love this asset because it makes things just easier to do in Unity. My favorite feature in here is the custom editor windows. I use them all of the time because I don't have to write custom editor windows. I can just add some attributes to things and have it nicely generate them for me. But there are a ton of other great features in Odin, so I highly recommend that you grab it. Don't even check it out. Just go grab Odin if you don't have it. While it's on sale, you can't beat this deal. So those are the assets that I think are probably the best deals with the best discounts. Although a couple of them were nice and cheap, most of them are relatively pricey with huge discounts. Make sure that you use that code, though, the Jason Weimann BF22, to get the additional 10% off. So then those flash deals will drop down to 80% off, which is a huge savings. Again, I love Black Friday. I like getting all of the great deals at Black Friday time. So if you're like that too, then this is probably perfect for you. And also, if there are some assets that I didn't talk about yet in this video, please drop a comment down below. Something that you see that's on sale that you think like, hey, everybody should grab that. Drop a comment down below. There's a huge list of them, and I picked the ones that I thought were kind of the most exciting to me personally and probably to you guys, but there might be some that I missed. So if you see something on there, drop a comment, let me know. If it looks good, I will pin it right up there. Also, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video everywhere. See you in the next one.